Hello my gorgeous angels, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well today. If you are new here, hello, I am Liv. How are we? I have a new series. This is Therapy Thursdays. So basically every Thursday I will do a video on one topic and you guys will ask me questions regarding the topic and I will give you some advice on said topic. And today's topic for the first ever Therapy Thursdays is body confidence. Now, I got a lot of messages over my Instagram, which is selfloveliv, and it was pretty like, whoa, there was a lot. Most of them were around the same theme, and I've got a long list in my book here of questions that you want advice on. So let's get right into the Therapy Thursdays with Liv. James, roll the intro. Okay, the first question I got was, how do I feel confident when my partner is smaller than myself? Well, I've been with James now for 11 years and he has always been smaller than me. He's 6'2", and sorry James, because he's very thin, bless him. And I'm a 5'4", 16 to 18 gal. So I got boobs, got a belly, got hips, got a chin. And I've always felt that, you know, I'm aware that he's smaller than me basically. So when I first started gaining weight from recovery, through medication and stuff, I was like, this is awful. This isn't how it should be. I should be smaller than him. That's the norm. And when you think about it, really, who cares? If you're happy, if they're happy, who cares? Who cares if you've got a bit more timber than him or her? Who cares? Because, and there's a fantastic quote I saw this day. I can't remember what the quote was actually about, but what the quote actually said. But it went along the lines of, if you're on top and he dies, he dies. And I was like, yes, if he dies, he dies. It's simple as that. Never feel ashamed of your weight, because our bodies are wonderful. They're magical, weird things, aren't they? And just because you've gained a bit of weight and he hasn't, or she hasn't, doesn't mean you're like the worst person in the world. We need to realise that weight gain is not a crime. It's not a horrible thing to do. It's just a part of life. You know what I mean? It's a part of life. Okay. What was the moment that pushed you to start loving and accepting yourself? I think for me, I'd spent literally about 10 years probably loathing my appearance. For me, it started when I was 14. Up until the age of 14, I was quite happy with the way I looked. I was pretty, like, had no opinion on it. When I hit 14, classic teenage years basically ahead of me. And I started to literally loathe my body. I developed an eating disorder. I started to self-harm. I was very depressed. And I literally felt like I was the worst human being in the entire world. This continued for literally about 10 years. Once I started this account on my Instagram, which is selfloveliv, if you haven't started, now I realised that all those years I spent hating myself really were a waste of bloody time. Because what did you achieve? Absolutely nothing. If anything, you'd feel worse. So I thought, okay, let's change the narrative. Let's change the perception. Let's focus on things I like about myself. Okay. So I looked in the mirror. I was like, okay, I have nice legs. And the more you say positive things about yourself, the less likely you are to go, but my body's hideous and awful and I'm disgusting. Because your mind's thinking, okay, well, we've changed something's changed up in here. We're focusing on the positives now, mind. So, whoop, switch the narrative. But yeah, it wasn't literally about 10 years after my first episode of depression, all that jazz, that I started to accept myself for who I was. It was wonderful, magical experience. What to do on days where you literally feel disgusting and hate your hair, skin, clothes, etc. These days are the worst things ever. When you wake up, you're just like, I'm the worst human being in the world. I'm just disgusting. We all get them, unfortunately. It happens to the best of us. And you can be the most confident person in the world and still wake up on days and think, you know what, I'm not feeling it today. That's normal. My advice for you is simply just be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. If you're having a bad day, let yourself have a bad day. Allow yourself to feel the emotions you're feeling, and remember, it'll pass. Those days don't last normally, and you'll be back to your normal, confident, majestic, wonderful self. But be kind to yourself and don't beat yourself up. This was quite a popular one. How do I start loving myself? Okay, there's no magic key cure to being the most confident person in the world. There's no magic like pill that makes you go, I'm amazing. Oh my god. No, it doesn't work that way. So for me, it was about changing my mindset and changing the way I talk to myself. My advice for you would be to, there we go, talk to yourself as if you would talk to your best friend. Like, you'd never look at your best friend's body and go, she looks fat today, she's gross, she's awful. You wouldn't dream of it. You'd focus on the compliment side, you'd focus on the good in her. So why don't you do the same for yourself? Instead of thinking, oh my god, I look so gross today, I look awful today, think, okay, my hair looks alright today, my boobs look great today. You know, treat your body like it's your best friend, because it really is. It's been there for you, it's supported you, it's kept you going, and maybe you deserve a bit of love. Maybe it's time you stopped hating yourself and started really appreciating your body for what it is, a magical shell, a magical, wonderful, weird shell. How to deal with guilt when you eat more than usual on one day. Love you. Excuse me. Love you too. First of all, we've got to stop this whole guilt around food. Food is there to be eaten. The way we survive is through food. We need food. Our body needs food to keep going. It needs food to survive. So you may have ate more than usual on one day because your body probably needed it. Your body was probably saying, you know what, I really fancy a massive cake right now. And that's okay. Start feeling guilty for eating food. It's the most normal thing to do in the entire world, like sleeping. You never feel guilty if you've slept like, well, I don't feel guilty if I've slept all day. But you never feel guilty if you've slept like all night. You think, cool, I had a great night's sleep last night. Do you know what I mean? So start feeling guilty for eating food. It's so normal. Jeez always. What self-care things make your body feel amazing? For me, having a bath, just get myself clean, and you know, if you do shave the whole area, the whole body. Moisturising. If you fake tan. If you don't, it's fine. I don't personally, as you can tell. I mean, look at me. Putting on a really good fresh face of makeup, because I know there's a lot of controversy whether makeup's classed as body confidence, but for me, it's a form of therapy. I love sitting down and just taking like an hour out of my day and not thinking anything else other than, is my brow matching this brow? Do you know what I mean? It's all good. So like a bubble bath, moisturising, all that jazz. I love dancing to a really upbeat song. Like Lizzo is ideal for that because she's so body confident and so wonderful and so magical. So if you haven't listened to Lizzo yet, I highly recommend her because she's amazing. So put some Lizzo on, put your best underwear on, and have a good old jiggle around. Yeah, it's amazing. How to not compare yourself to friends. Oh, If I did this, I'd literally be dead. No, I wouldn't. My close friends are basically like a size 10, a size 12. So I'm like, that's not me. That's not me. And when I was in my worst kind of like body image phase, I would. But their body is different to my body. We're two separate things. And I look at their body and think, oh my god, she's got great legs and all that. They're looking at my body and thinking, I wish I had boobs like her. Because who wouldn't? Woo! Sorry, Mum. But we've got to stop comparing ourselves to others, because it doesn't help anyone. Because all you're doing is just making like more bad things to say about yourself. Because she could be, you know, really, really confident, and you couldn't be, and there's nothing you're going to say bad about yourself. Because I think comparison's the thief of joy, and it really is, because if you compare yourself to anyone, compare yourself to yourself. You are the one you're battling against. It's all you, your ego. It's, you know, that's what we're comparing ourselves to. It's just do yourself, because you're your worst enemy at the end of the day. Did I make any sense then? Did I? Who the hell even knows? Who the hell cares? Struggling to accept my tummy as I've gained weight and feel ashamed. How can I feel sexy? As someone who has a belly, through IBS and all that jazz, and I'm on my period at the moment, and my belly is so sore. Like, I feel, ugh. You know, when you're on your period, you just feel like bloated, you feel really hungry, I feel really moody, I'm really tired. Around your stomach, what you can do basically is be nice to it. Just be like, oh belly, you're alright. Oh belly, I love you, you're amazing. That stomach of yours helps produce poo to get rid of all the nasty bacteria in your body, helps digest food, to keep you going. Your stomach is literally keeping you alive. So maybe it's time we said, you know what, stomach, you're all right, you're okay. I might not love you right now, but I like you. And when in doubt, put some underwear on, have a dance, and just shake it and it all hang out. That's my answer to everything. It really is. It truly is. Okay. How do I feel more comfortable naked around my boyfriend? Sexy time. I get so embarrassed about the way I look. First of all, honey boo boo, your boyfriend just wants to see you naked. Most men just want to see girls naked. That's all they want to do. I want you to walk in there next time and be your most confident self, because you are incredible. Your body is phenomenal. Your makeup looks amazing, your hair looks great. Walk in there like you're Beyonce, because you really are. And he doesn't care what your body looks like, because he's probably seen it all already. What he cares about is how you feel when you walk in that room. If you walk in the room going like, he'll be like, oh, she doesn't like me that much, maybe I'm not, this isn't working out. If you walk in there going, yes honey, the confidence comes through, and he'll be like, yes, get over here bitch. Maybe not bitch, but you know. But yeah, fake it till you make it, because that's what we're all doing. We're all faking it till we make it, because no one's really like, everyone has bad days, everyone. But if you fake it and pretend you're confident, you'll soon start to feel confident. I know, it's crazy. Okay, last question. Advice on how to deal with rude relatives regarding weight. There is nothing I can't stand more than when relatives, friends, colleagues start to talk to you about your own weight. Because really, it's none of their business at all. Your weight is your weight. Not theirs, not his, not hers. No one's. It's yours. If anyone tells you what you should be eating, eat them too. Because that is none of their business at all. So just tell them to F off. Tell them, just simply say, my weight is none of your concern, thank you, Margaret. So continue on with your day, thank you. Okay? Honestly, it really annoys me, that does. It grinds my gears. That is it for the first ever Therapy Thursdays. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below what other Therapy Thursdays you want me to do. Be it makeup, be it mental health, be it anxiety, be it periods, be it sex, be it anything you want me to do on, let me know. Hit that like button, drop me a comment, subscribe if you want to, ding dong that notification bell, oh yeah, and I will see you next time, my loves. Bye.